My dear friends, there is one pain every human being experiences, whether rich or poor, young or old, successful or struggling. That pain is rejection. A child rejected by classmates, a young man rejected in love, a woman rejected in her career, an elderly father rejected emotionally by his own family. Rejection is universal. But here is the deeper truth. Rejection is not always punishment. Sometimes rejection is divine redirection. Many people think rejection closes doors, but life has a strange way of showing us that the wrong doors must close before the right ones open. A sculptor once looked at a huge rough stone. Others saw an ugly rock. He saw a beautiful statue hidden inside it. Every hammer strike looked destructive, but actually it was revealing beauty. Rejection works the same way. It removes what does not belong in your destiny. Today, I want to share 13 powerful lessons on how to use rejection in your favor, not with bitterness, not with ego, but with wisdom. Number 1. Rejection reveals your true strength. A butterfly cannot fly if someone breaks the cocoon for it. The struggle gives strength to its wings. Similarly, rejection forces hidden strength out of us. There was a young boy from a small village who wanted to become a singer. Every music company rejected him. People laughed at his voice. Relatives advised him to be practical. For months he cried alone at night. But instead of quitting, he practiced every morning before sunrise. Years later, the same people who rejected him stood in long lines to attend his concerts. Sometimes life rejects you because your current version is not ready yet. Rejection is often preparation in disguise. Do not ask, "Why did this happen to me?" Ask, "What strength is this trying to build inside me?" Because diamonds are not created in comfort. They are created under pressure. Lesson 2. Not every no is a loss. A farmer once prayed for rain every day. But one week, the rain did not come. He became angry with God. Months later, he discovered that excessive rain would have destroyed his crops completely. What looked like rejection was protection. Many times we cry because someone walked away from us. Years later, we thank life for removing them. That job rejection may save you from a toxic environment. That failed relationship may protect your peace. That missed opportunity may guide you toward your real purpose. Life sees farther than we do. Sometimes rejection says, "This path is too small for your future." Lesson 3. Rejection teaches detachment. One of the greatest spiritual lessons is this. Do your best, but do not attach your identity to the outcome. If someone rejects your idea, it does not mean they reject your worth. A lotus flower grows in muddy water but remains untouched by the dirt around it. Similarly, we must learn to stay emotionally balanced. Many people become bitter after rejection because they confuse failure with identity. But failure is an event. It is not your identity. You are not rejected because you are worthless. You are rejected because life is shaping your direction. Lesson 4. People often reject what they don't understand. History is full of people who were mocked before they were admired. Inventors, artists, saints, thinkers. A school teacher once told a child, "You will never succeed because you ask too many questions." That child later became one of the world's greatest scientists. Sometimes people reject you simply because your vision is different from theirs. Do not shrink your dreams to fit someone else's comfort zone. An eagle cannot seek approval from chickens. Stay humble, but never reduce your potential to make others comfortable. Lesson 5. Rejection builds emotional immunity. If one insult destroys your confidence, then your confidence was depending on other people's opinions. A tree with deep roots survives storms. Similarly, rejection deepens emotional roots. There was a businessman who lost 3 companies before building a successful one. Someone asked him, "How did you survive so much failure?" He smiled and said, "Pain stopped scaring me." That is the gift of rejection. It teaches you that survival is possible. And once fear disappears, growth begins. Lesson 6. Sometimes you must reject your old self. Not all rejection comes from outside. Sometimes wisdom asks us to reject our own unhealthy habits. Reject laziness. Reject negative thinking. Reject victim mentality. A man kept blaming society for his failures. One day, an old monk handed him a mirror and said, "The problem you fight outside may actually live inside." That moment changed his life. The greatest transformation begins when we stop saying, "Why are people rejecting? What do you mean?" and start asking, "What behaviors must I reject within myself?" Lesson 7. Rejection redirects you toward purpose. Many successful people discovered their true purpose only after rejection. A woman dreamed of becoming an actress but faced constant rejection. Out of frustration, she started writing stories to express her emotions. Years later, those stories became best selling books. Sometimes your closed door is secretly a turning point. Life whispers. Stop chasing what is not meant for you. Build what is. Do not waste years begging for acceptance in places where your soul cannot grow. Lesson 8. Silence after rejection is power. Not every rejection needs revenge. Some people reject you expecting emotional reactions. They want to see anger, desperation, or collapse. But silence is strength. A wise king once said, "When dogs bark at the moon does not bark back." Maturity means learning when to walk away peacefully. You do not need to prove your worth to everyone. The sun never argues with darkness, it simply shines. Lesson 9. Rejection improves your character. Success can sometimes make people arrogant. Rejection makes them reflect. Pain softens the heart. A wealthy man once lost everything in business. During his difficult years, he finally understood the struggles of ordinary people. When he rebuilt his success, he became kinder, more generous, and more compassionate. Rejection can either harden you or humble you. Choose humility, because character matters more than applause. Lesson 10. Rejection teaches patience. We live in a world addicted to instant results. Instant fame, instant success, instant relationships. But nature teaches patience. A bamboo tree spends years growing roots underground before it rises tall above the earth. Similarly, your invisible preparation matters. Just because your growth is unseen does not mean it is not happening. Many people quit too early because they mistake delay for failure. Sometimes life says, "Not now, not never." Lesson 11. The right people will never need you to be someone else. One young woman changed her personality constantly just to be accepted by others. Different clothes, different behavior, different opinions. One day her grandmother told her, "If you wear masks too long, even you will forget your real face." That sentence woke her up. True relationships do not require performance. The right people will value your authenticity, not your acting skills. Never lose yourself trying to avoid rejection. The world respects originals more than copies. Lesson 12. Rejection often precedes greatness. Before sunrise, the night becomes darkest. Many breakthroughs come immediately after disappointment. An athlete lost repeatedly in championships. Reporters mocked him. Sponsors left him. But he continued training quietly. Years later, he became a world champion. People only saw his victory. They never saw the lonely mornings, the tears, the humiliation. Sometimes rejection is simply the training ground for greatness. Lesson 13. Your value does not decrease because someone failed to see it. If a diamond is placed in a vegetable market, people may treat it like a stone. Its value does not decrease. The environment simply cannot recognize it. Similarly, never measure your worth based on someone's inability to appreciate you. A rejected soul can still become a blessing to the world. Do not allow temporary rejection to create permanent self-doubt. The opinion of others is limited. Our potential is not. Final thought, my dear friends. Life will reject you many times. Some people will reject your ideas. Some will reject your love. Some will reject your dreams. But never reject yourself. Because every painful experience carries hidden wisdom. The seed disappears into darkness before becoming a tree. The caterpillar isolates itself before becoming a butterfly. Gold burns before becoming pure. Your rejection may actually be transformation in progress. One day, you will look back and realize the doors that closed saved your life. The people who left created space for better ones. The failures you cried over built the strength you needed. So the next time life says no, do not immediately see it as defeat. Sometimes no means new opportunity, new direction, new wisdom, new beginning. Walk forward with faith. Not every rejection is your ending. Some rejections are heaven's way of saying, you are meant for something greater.